are there any like basic practices that I could invite into my life that are inspired by some of your practices or some of the things that are really important to you, whether they're like morning routines or ways that you,
Okay. So I recommend, there's a number of things that I do. So
Fail for you. You don't have to give up all your
I'm going to give them all up.
Oh, give them up. Girl.
Yeah. Okay. So I do think it's important. I don't, if you are an anxious person, you have a lot of negative thoughts. I think it's important to thought dump that into a journal, right?
That's morning pages.
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about?
I don't know, but yeah, I think just
journaling or
just thought. I call it thought dump. Just like the negative intrusive thought. Not even thinking about it, like all these ugly thoughts, right?
Okay, so the ugly, negative, intrusive thoughts, get those out on paper.
Because, and here's the reason why, like in Buddhism and in NLP, it's all about awareness of those thoughts. And so if I tell you to divide 946 by 4, you could do it in your head, but it's a lot harder. But if you write it down, it's a lot easier, right? So thought dumping that. But here's the other thing. Like if you just think dump like negative thoughts and you look through your journal, it's like, ugh, I'm a sad person. What I want people to do, I want them to write 3 things down in addition to that, and they're very easy. One is, I am grateful for today.
Gratitude.
The what thing I did right today.
Mm-hmm.
And what thing am I looking forward to tomorrow? Yeah. Because those 3 questions can keep you rooted in the present moment and have a positive spin at the end of your negativity.
So what am I grateful for today? What did I do right?
What did I do right today?
And then what am I looking forward to?
Yeah.
It's kind of like this, first you bring awareness to all this kind of monkey mind.
Right, exactly.
Stuff that could be self-limiting or self-defeating beliefs that are rattling around. And the sooner we are aware of them, then we can say like, gosh, I need this. I know what to turn the volume down on.
Right.
And then you give yourself, what to turn the volume up on, which is gratitude.
Right.
What, self-compassion or like where you're actually crushing it, where you're doing well. And then like optimism. What are you looking forward to? What are you excited about?
Yeah.
Where are you going?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
What else? This thought dump, is that, what are another?
So another thing that I do pray. And so, it's another gratitude thing, but I say 9 things that I was grateful for in that day.
Mm-hmm.
And if I can't think of anything, I'm just like, then I'll say, I'm grateful that my card started because I'm actually grateful that it did.
Heck yeah.
You know what I mean? So 9 things I'm grateful for, 6 things that I want for tomorrow or in the near future. 3 prayers for people.
Yeah.
And then just like 1, big picture, like desire, and I do that every night.
It's kind of like, bringing gratitude,
but not being afraid to ask what you want is when you like really say it out loud, it comes true.
That's something about telling the universe so it can conspire with you.
Yeah.
Whether you think it's conscious manifestation, whether you think it's whatever.
I guarantee you, if you start doing it out loud, you will find that it works.
Well, you start moving towards it because it binds, I would imagine, with your actions.
Yeah.
Like, there's that saying, I don't know how, it's like what you think becomes what you say becomes what you do, what you do becomes your behavior or habits, what your habits become your character, all that becomes your,
Yeah, I have actually a worksheet about that because you believe in vibrations and all of that. There is a vibration chart.
You just said that a certain way.
Yeah. Well, because
you don't believe in vibrations.
I do believe in vibrations.
Why'd you say it like that?
Well, I say it like that because I understand how goofy it sounds. You know what I mean? Like
vibrations.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like I get. Yeah, I mean, it's, sometimes our little woo-woo world gets a little goofy.
I'll tell you this, I struggle with my woo-woo side.
Yeah.
I'll swing from being really woo-woo, I got the Palo Santo, to being like, that's just a whole bunch of just baloney.
Yeah. And so that's, and I think it's kind of funny I think it's kind of fun to do it. You know what I mean? And I'm not taking my woundness
Too seriously. Yeah,
right?
like Thich Nhat Hanh said.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't take it too seriously.
Like it's not. It doesn't have to be that serious.
Yeah,
not,
tell me about it. What about vibration?
Well, yeah, okay. So if you look at this vibration chart, shame and guilt are the lowest vibration, and so I have some of my clients like they're intrusive thoughts, and so one would be like, I'll just do an easy one, like no one's ever gonna love me, like
classic.
Right, classic. So if you think this, then you believe that nobody's going to love you. If you believe this, your action is going to act like you're going to not give a shit, right? And then if you're acting like you don't give a shit, like how are you feeling? You're feeling kind of like lonely and then like
apathetic, maybe not
apathetic,
engaged
yeah.
and not
And
participating in life.
And then if you look on the vibration score, you'll see that is like very contracting vibration, and that you're not going to attract the thing that you say you want because you're
not acting in a way that invites it into your life.
Yeah, your thoughts become your beliefs and actions or whatever, and then you're not going to manifest what you want. So so how do you change that, right? You challenge that thought, oh, nobody loves me, right? But that's a very untrue statement. Not only is it intrusive, but it's also wrong, right? And so what would be a better way of saying that? It still has to be true because not everybody loves you. You know what I mean? It can't be super positive and optimistic to where you don't even believe it, because then you're not really going to vibrate, right, the way you want to. So it might be like, some people love me and some people don't. And I feel in love because I don't have a partner in my life.
Yeah.
Right. So if you think that, then your belief is, well, I just haven't found the right person. Right. And if you believe that, then your action is maybe a little bit like, I need to find the right person. So it's more action oriented. So just by simply saying, like, just changing it to where it's more true, doesn't have to be super positive, but like, not everybody loves me and I'm feeling like this because I haven't found the right person, can raise your vibration, and because it raises
that vibration.
Yeah. It raises your action.
Changes your actions and aligns it towards what you want more of.
Right. Which is true.
As opposed to just like accepting or like living in this world of self-defeating and self-limiting beliefs.
Yeah. Because your brain is lying to you.
Yeah. I thought of, when you said that question, I thought of Byron Katie. Mm-hmm. I would Byron Katie that. You know who Byron Katie is? She has this loving what is. Mm-hmm. She has, her structure is ask for, judge your neighbor, write it down, ask 4 questions and turn it around. And what she would do is she would say like, so this judgment is like, no one loves me. Mm-hmm. And you would say like, is that true? The first question is like, is that true? Right. And then you're like, okay, is that true that no one loves me? No. And then the next question is like, is it really true? Mm-hmm. Like, go deeper in that. Is that true? No one really loves you? Mm-hmm. And what you end up getting to, the turnaround is like, I don't love me right now. Right. Or I don't love anybody right now. You do these different variations on it. Yeah. What you realize is it's my frame. Right. It's the way I'm viewing the world. It's my emotions. It's all these other things, but it's not really that no one loves me. Mm-hmm. Right. And I have power. I've got agency. Right. Yeah. Yeah. And that's what I love about NLP and I love about these different frameworks. It's ways to impact your thoughts and impact the way that you're showing up in the world. Right. And I think that a lot of people, when they go to talk therapy, they get kind of tired of like, yeah, I get it. It's my parents. I get it. Like, totally parents. Right. That's the answer to all of them. Yeah, I get it, But they're like, what do I do with that? I get that I'm traumatized. What do I do with that? And so I do think that some of these like tarot or NLP can move you in a direction where you have, like you said, agency, where you're not the victim, and then that you're moving forward. And that's what we want. We want to heal. Yeah. Totally.